Hello guys, and welcome to another plan with me. This is the week of April 24th through April 30th. Let me pull my everyday planner over here so I can see the plans. And I'm going to be using a PlannerPixieCo kit. I know she's just recently going through a reformat, so I don't know what the current format looks like, but this is what I have got. This is a Wreck-It Ralph themed kit. I absolutely love Wreck-It Ralph. I love Vanellope. I love this glitter texture. And I'm excited to use this kit. There's these two pages. I did get the Little Things add-ons. I think Little Things will be included in the kits. And I did get these add-on girls. And then there's the big box, which I doubt I will use because I do not like boxes like that. And I immediately start that in my discard pile, I guess. But yeah, let's get out my inserts. My planner is from Printpression as well as the inserts. And I did a build your own bundle for this. I did Heart Hollow as the foil. We have the Ralph underlays in Heart Hollow. For the washi, I did the Ralph script one that says there is no one I'd rather be than me, and the candy washi, the mixed overlays, and then I did the hexagon confetti headers. So let's assess the full boxes. We have 8, 9, 10, 11 full boxes. I think I'm gonna do this scene, and I think I might just use Felix and not use the king dude because he's kind of an asshole. And I think that's what we're gonna do. Figured it out, wasn't too tricky. Just need to assess where the glitter headers went. Here they are. And we're gonna get this set up. I do have the days of the week for my shop in Font Choice 5. Here they are. Those will be going on, and then the date numbers will be also in Font Choice 5, and the hole protectors will be Hole Choice 3 if you did want to just grab a full sheet of these. This is also just plain matte paper. I think she might also offer glossy. I also don't have my lights shining at me. Oopsie daisies. There we go. Okay, so for the week that we're planning, Monday was our usual payday, P.O. box, drop, all the usual McDonald's breakfast. But I remember on last week's plan with me, I was like, I hope I remember to tell the story, and don't trust me, I did not forget. So we got home from grocery shopping and such, and there's a truck pulled out in front of our house and like 2 guys like on our roof, which whatever is fine. We had this like side piece of wood on the roof that was very like rotted, I guess, and I had put in a service request 3 weeks ago at this point about it. I was like, it's obviously not an emergency, but it was more so one of those where like I didn't want it to come back on us that like it spread and got worse and we didn't report it and then somehow we're responsible for it. And like I kept reminding them, I was like, yeah, like because they had told us that the roofing people would call to schedule a day. So we roll up with all of our groceries, our McDonald's, and there's just these people there, and we're like, oh, like we didn't know you were coming. And they literally said to us, yeah, we don't call if we're not going to need to go in the house. Which, okay, sure, but I also find that very bizarre. And like where it's located is like right outside my office window, so I couldn't film. I couldn't really think straight because it was like pounding, hammering, drilling, like all saw, like an electric saw, like all of these sounds, all of this obnoxiousness right outside my window. And like quite frankly, in this day and age, a lot of people work from home, have remote jobs that like they're on Zoom for and such, and like you're just completely inconveniencing their whole work day by not telling them that you're coming. Because if they had said, when can I come, I would have, and they said, if they would have said Monday morning, I would say literally any other day of the week. Like Monday morning does not work because I'm a very rigid schedule person, and Mondays are my get shit done day. So it really like threw my day off. I had to do things in a really weird order. And so basically I was annoyed. So once they finally left, which wasn't until like 2 o'clock, I was able to film. And then I worked and watched YouTube. But overall, it was very annoying. And I just think that it's kind of rude that they did not call at all. So if there's ever an issue again, I will literally be telling the rental company, like, please make sure that they let them know that we need them to call, because that's like kind of unacceptable in my opinion. So Tuesday, I slept in, apparently. News to me. And worked, YouTube binge, watched Handmaid's Tale. This was the, also then I finished The Handmaid's Tale, and then I started my rewatch of The Fosters, and I had a late night, worked pretty late that day, which means probably at least until midnight. I try to be done working by like 11, but you know, sometimes it gets away from me. Wednesday was my friend's husband's birthday. And it's so funny because like he's an identical twin, but I don't really like his brother, nor do I like talk to his brother, so I only mark his birthday. So in my planner, not a twin. And then this was the day we figured out the new scheduling situation for Board Game Girlies. So I scheduled all the rest of my posts for April and as many for May that I had photos of, which felt really good because we had been kind of like uninspired by that whole Instagram because of like not being able to schedule posts. So it really did us a world of good being able to get that situated. So thank you to the girly who gave Andrea the info. Then we worked. Oh, I was like, when did I go to Target to go shopping? Me and Andrea went to Target together. And then we went and got dinner. We went to, oh my god, I was like, where is everything? This place that was like reminded me of like the Midwest almost, the type of food, but it was like pretty good. Enjoyed it. And then we had a game night. Played lots of games, had lots of fun, you know, the huge. And then I came home and I think I finished my book that I was reading, which is exciting. And then on Thursday, I also read, on Wednesday, I didn't finish it. I almost finished it. I only had like 30 pages left. So Thursday morning when I got up, I just finished my book. Then I worked. I finished my book while Chris was doing his morning exercise, I believe. I believe that's what was happening. Then we worked. I watched YouTube. I was feeling very overwhelmed by life that day. And then I watched The Fosters, but we got through like 30% more orders than usual that day. So I put that we were very productive, which felt good and helped with my overwhelmed feelings. Okay, we're just gonna pop Fix It Felix over here. King Candy is not being used because he's an asshole. Friday, I kind of just had like a date day by myself. Andrea and I, the day before, which I did not, or on Wednesday, we went through all of her Mickey Mouse ears, Minnie Mouse ears, went through all the ears. I had gone through all of mine. We figured out what we were doing for our Disney trip, outfit-wise. And the only thing that I needed to purchase was a pink dress for my Piglet outfit. So I went to Old Navy, got a dress, did some just like gallivanting around. I went to a bunch of different stores. Where did the girls go? Here they are. And yeah, I went to a bunch of different stores, did a bunch of different things, and just kind of had like a date day to myself. I stopped by Sonic, got myself a pretzel, you know, the whole nine. And then I watched YouTube and Chris was done streaming. I was like doing some work and then Chris finished streaming and we went out to dinner actually. Because I wanted to go back to Target because I had gotten a gift card in the mail. It was like a belated wedding gift from my uncle, and Target had this one board game on clearance, so I was like, let's go back and get it. And we went to grab dinner, and then we came home and continued working. Saturday was 1 month until Disney. We'll love to see it. By the time you guys see this video, Disney will probably already have happened, but at the time of filming this, it was 1 month until Disney. And I did some work and then I paused my work and did some baking. I baked Andrea's birthday cake, even though it was like a week late. It was like a whole thing because we went out to dinner for her birthday. We did her birthday cake on a different day. Okay. I think I will put Ralph over here. Vanellope will go in the top corner, obviously, because she is the icon queen wonderfulness. I love her. So I baked the cake, and then one of Nick's friends slash their neighbor joined us for game night. It was really fun. I feel like a lot of the time when we have guests for game night, it's just like they're our game night guests because they're just visiting from out of town, but like this guest joined because he enjoys video or board games. So it went really well. He was like smart enough to play the games, which is like a issue we run into with guests. But we did that. We played. It was like it was me and Chris's like the Zages family pick night, and I decided to do like a throwback. So we played all of like the original games that got us into board gaming, which was a lot of fun actually. It was like really nice to like pull some of the like tried and trues out that we had not played in a really long time. I'm gonna pop these over here. Which was, like I said, just like a lot of fun. We had a great time, and then we got Wingstop for dinner, which is like our go-to when we're doing wings. But Wingstop fries are potentially the worst french fries I've ever consumed in my entire life, and you cannot convince me otherwise. I've tried all different flavors. I always ask for them well done. It never happens. It's just like a really bad situation, but I like their Hawaiian flavor. It's really yummy. Probably not going to use much of that sheet, but we'll see. This format, it's always weird using a new format. The kit I just laid down in my everyday planner is also a weird form. It's like a not SPC kit, so I'm like, where is everything? I know Rosie plans use burgundy with this kit, and that's also like a really fun look if you're using this more so like in the fall especially. I feel like it would be make it more autumnal, but I'm going with the hollow because I'm just such a hollow girly. But yeah, so we got the Wingstop, and it ended up being quite a late night, but it was just a blast. Really enjoyed it. Sunday we worked, watched the Fosters. This was like the first time in a really, really long time that I actually got through all of my orders that I had printed for the week. Usually I'm like 10 orders short of finishing, and it's like good enough. But like I actually got through all of them, which was chef's kiss, amazing. Made me feel so good and happy. So we worked, watched YouTube, and the Fosters, watched my things, and then I was just kind of like a grumpy gal this day, I guess. This was literally just yesterday in real time. I don't really recall what I was grumpy about, just that I was kind of in a bad mood. So I marked that, and then we finished early. I was in bed by like 10 o'clock, which felt kind of early, and then I just kind of laid there, chilled, relaxed, watched TV, and you know, with my damn life king candy. Bye-bye. We hate you. So yeah, that was pretty much everything. I'm gonna grab one of the flags from the kit, put it up here. You can really see the hearts in that. And then I'm just gonna grab a regular hollow April set to put up there. Put a bee in the top. April hollow. Here she is. There that is. It looks so cutie pie. Honey bunch. Then we got to the headers. But yeah, overall it was a fantastic week. Loved it. Great times. And yeah, I'm very excited about my outfits for Disney that we were able to figure out. So my selection pick for our outfits is the Hollywood Studios Day that we're doing, like we're both being like Siths, like the dark side, because I have two pairs of dark side ears. I have one that has the Death Star on it, and then I have one that has like Kylo and Vader on it. So she's gonna get the Kylo and Vader because the other one's got a lot of silver glitter on it, and I know she is averse to silver, so I'm gonna wear the silvery ones, and she's gonna get the other ones, and I'm gonna wear like my red tank top that I wore for my Gaston Disney Bound, and a black skirt, and it's gonna be so cute. And then the day for Animal Kingdom, I'm wearing my Lion King ears, and I have like this leopard print romper, so I'm gonna wear that with like a white crop top underneath it, because it's kind of like almost like a jumper, I guess. Like It's so cute. And then for the Epcot day, I'm wearing these ears that are Andrea's that look like Mickey, like premium Mickey bars, Mickey ice cream bars. And she's wearing like donuts. So freaking cute. For Lion King, for Animal Kingdom, she's doing Pocahontas. But yeah, so, and then she's gonna do donuts, so we're both gonna be like desserts for Epcot, and it's just fresh. And then for Magic Kingdom, she's got these like cute little headbands that look like the little character is sleeping on your head. So she's gonna do Donald, and I'm gonna do Piglet. And because we decided she gives off more Donald energy and I give off more Piglet energy. That's literally how it was determined. Oh, and then for my Mickey Premium Bar day, I'm wearing a white crop top and denim shorts. This looks so crazy, but good. And for, here we go, here's the deco. And for the day with the Piglet, I did find a pink dress and it has pockets. I'm trying to like not really use the characters. I don't think I really want that. I guess I'm doing this little jelly bean looking guy. I feel like he doesn't look so much like a character, more like a little snacky poo. Get Vanellope's car in there because she's a racer. But yeah, so I'm just like really looking forward to it, and I'm feeling very burnt out lately. Like I feel like all I do is work, which like I've mentioned before, like it's like that awkward thing where like I don't want to even like come across like ungrateful, because like I thank the high heavens for you guys all every day for like keeping me busy, but like you're gonna be tired. It's hard doing it all on your own, you know? Doing it all I'm out alone. Well, I mean, like Chris helps, but you guys get what I mean. Like the pressure of if I don't do it, it ain't getting done has been weighing on my heart heavily as of lately. So it's just been a lot of working. Do people actually like rock candy? Let me know. Do you actually like rock candy? Because I feel like people don't really eat that unless you're like 4 years old. It just like isn't very good. Okay, and I'm definitely not using anything else from that sheet. Oh, there's some labels on this one I might use. So yeah, okay. Now we can cut off the little bits and bobs that I didn't need, and then that's the base. I do think this looks quite cute. It's not as stark. I like it when like the weeks, when you flip them, are like crazy different. I feel like these colors are kind of similar, so I don't love that, but overall I think this spread is going to be a cute one. But let us zoom on in and get into the day by day. Okay, I feel like we're a bit too zoomed in. Perfect. Okay, for the sidebar, I do have the sticker. No idea where it's from. Was gifted to me, and it just says Professional Overthinker. So we're just gonna pop that in there because that's my reality. Okay, so we are gonna do the classic of the 5 little things. These little things feel bigger than SPC little things, so I am slightly worried. So I'm gonna do them one at a time, and if the 5th one doesn't fit, there's some like really skinny washi strips I can use. But this is the struggle of using a kit that is not, or a format that's not super familiar to me. Yeah, there's no way that other little thing is gonna fit. So where did that other page go? Oh my god, I forgot overlays. You guys, why didn't anybody tell me? Zooming back out, zooming back out. Nobody told me that I forgot. How rude. 1, 2. Where's the sheet from the bundle that's got the corners? Because we do have 2 scenes. Do these curly ones. Gives the vibes of a kiddo movie. go. There's that. Then I use the line box on Vanellope. We'll do the 4 corners on Ralph, and I know you guys can't see that. Or maybe you can. It's not so bad. Put this on Felix. The other 4 corners is gonna go on the Diet Coke, obviously. Love her. Can't believe I forgot to do the overlays. What an idiot. Okay, well at least we got that sorted out now. There's these really skinny washi strips, so I guess I'll throw one of these in here. I suppose. It looks really bad, but we'll zoom back in now. I don't really want to like move these all around. I feel like I'm almost, you know, not doing all of that. Well, now I know. I don't think there's anywhere else where there's that much in a box, so it should be fine. So for payday, I've got the little thing icon. They're formatted to fit the SPC little things. And then I have a custom multi in the April font of the month in Heart Hollow that I'm going to be using. I do have the April monthly sampler in the shop, but make sure you follow me on Instagram or join the Facebook group so you don't miss out on the fonts of the month. We've got the Pixie Hollow mini icon envelope and the custom PO drop. We've got the grocery cart from the mini icons in Pixie Hollow. Groceries in the April font of the month, Heart Hollow, on the April sampler. The McDonald's hash brown from SPC, as well as the McDonald's. And then I've got a planner from SPC, as well as a plan in the April font of the month sampler. I feel like I need to zoom in a little bit more. There we go. Down here, I'm gonna use a, where is everything? I'm so all over the place. Here it is. I'm gonna use a label to mark the annoyance. I don't really like these patterns, so I'm not gonna probably reach for them a ton. This is so skinny. Oh my god, I hate this nonsense. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm gonna mark filming. And then I will mark work, maybe with one of these flags. I'm on the red color. And YouTube binge. No, that will be too big. Do another one of these, and then the green YouTube binge. Okay, so for being annoyed, I've got the, technically this one's me because it's got brown eyes, but the Lottie that's rolling her eyes with a fuck off. This is from my shop in font 4. We've got the mini filming icon as well as film. This is in the April font of the month. We have got the computer icon in Heart Hollow and a work from the April font of the month sampler in Heart Hollow. Then we've got the movie clapper and Pixie Hollow as well as a YouTube binge from the April font of the month sampler. Okay, the first thing we are going to mark up here is YouTube binge. And then I'm gonna mark work with one of these squared boxes. Or this is for sleep in, my bad. And then we will mark YouTube binge on here with this. Okay. So for sleep in, we've got the bed icon in Heart Hollow as well as sleep in Heart Hollow. That's font choice 2. And for working, we've got the printer icon from SPC as well as the work script in Heart Hollow. For YouTube binge, we've got the movie clapper in Heart Hollow as well as YouTube binge, April font of the month sampler in Heart Hollow. Then down here, the first thing we are going to mark is watching Handmaid's Tale. And then I watched The Fosters. This one's mainly yellow, so we'll go with it. And had a late night, which calls for red. Use this. Okay, so for handmaids, we do have the Hulu laptop, and I do have to write that in because I ran out of scripts. Just gonna handmade, I guess. It's like the worst handwriting ever. And then for the Fosters, we've got the Heart Hollow TV as well as the Fosters Custom in Font Choice 6. And then for late night, we've got the bed icon from the like mini icons, and then late night script from the shop in Font Choice 5. Over here, the first thing I'm going to mark is that it was Brian's birthday. He just is obsessed with the color blue, so calls for that. And then I worked on photos for Board Game Girlies. I did a bit of work. We will see if the flag fits here. Something tells me no, because I need to add something else. Something else will fit, that's fine. And a yellow little thing for shopping. Okay. So for Brian's birthday, we do have the cake from the Little Things icons. Alright, Brian. And then for Board Game Girlies, I do have the camera from the Little Things icons, as well as a custom BG Girlies script in Font Choice 6. And then for working, we've got the laptop from SPC as well as work in the April Font of the Month sampler in Heart Hollow. And then for shopping, we've got the Target bag as well as the shopping script in Font Choice 6, Heart Hollow. Down here, I'm going to mark that Andrea and I got food. And then we had game night, which also calls for a flaggy poo. And then when I got home, I read my book. Honestly, I kind of liked this spread better before I started laying stuff down. I'm not a fan of these size boxes. But we got the fork and knife icon from the bundle in Heart Hollow, as well as a custom with Andrea in Heart Hollow. We've got the die from SPC, as well as a game night in Heart Hollow. And we have the book from the mini icon sampler in Pixie Hollow. Then we have a read script from the April Font of the Month sampler in Heart Hollow. And that's the first half. On to the second half. The first thing I'm going to be marking is reading. Maybe I'll use this. And then I worked, which we'll use this for. And had a YouTube binge. Dark blue. Then for reading, I do have the book icon from the bundle in Heart Hollow. Then I have read, again from the April Font of the Month sampler in Heart Hollow. For working, I've got Lottie at her computer with the work script from the April Font of the Month sampler. For YouTube binge, we've got the play button in Heart Hollow, as well as YouTube binge in Heart Hollow in the April Font of the Month sampler. Down here, the first thing I want to mark is that I was feeling quite overwhelmed by life. And then I was watching the Fosters, and I felt very productive this day, which was exciting. Okay, so for feeling overwhelmed, I've got this vanilla from Papershire looking kind of sad, with the overwhelmed script from my shop in Font 5 unfoiled. For watching the Fosters, I've got this Lottie watching TV, as well as a custom The Foster script in Font Choice 6 unfoiled. And for being productive, I just took the heart that's like next to the date numbers in the bundle, and I'm just gonna write in productive. Cool. And then for Friday, the first thing I will mark is my like little shopping adventure by myself. And then I did go to Sonic and had a YouTube binge. Okay. So for shopping, I've got the shopping bag and then gallivanting from my custom multi. And then for Sonic, we've got the Sonic bag from SPC as well as the takeout from the bundle, but that's in font 6 Heart Hollow. And then for YouTube, we've got the YouTube laptop from SPC as well as YouTube Binge font 4 Heart Hollow. The next thing I will be marking is work. And that me and Chris got dinner. So for working, we've got this silhouette from SPC as well as work in the April font of the month. And then for getting dinner with Chris, we've got the Heart Hollow place setting as well as a with Chris custom in Heart Hollow. So the first thing I want to mark on this day is that this was, in fact, 1 month until Disney. Use the red label for that. And then I will mark working with the green color. And I did bake, which I will put in with the dark blue little thing, which it does not really fit, but we're making it. So for 1 month until Disney, I do have the map from SPC. One month. And then for working, we've got the printer from SPC as well as work in the April font of the month sampler Heart Hollow. And for baking, we've got the mixer in Heart Hollow as well as bake in font 6 unfoiled. Then for game night, I'm gonna use this because the flag is way too small to mark game night. And then we got Wingstop for dinner, so we'll put that in. So for game night, I've got Lottie playing cards in the game night from my sampler. And then for Wingstop, we got the yellow bucket of wings. On to Sunday, the first thing I will be marking is working with this box. And then I just watched The Fosters pretty much all day. So for work, I have another printer from SPC as well as the work script in the April font of the month. And then for the Fosters, we've got the Hulu laptop from SPC as well as the Fosters custom in font 6 unfoiled. Then I did watch YouTube. So we have the yellow little thing. I was a grumpy gal. So we'll put this in, and then I just relaxed. So we'll put another one of these boxes in. Okay, so for YouTube, we've got the movie clapper in Hollow, as well as YouTube Binge on the November font of the month sampler in Hollow. For being grumpy, we've got the Lottie rolling her eyes, as well as the grumpy bitch in font 4 in the shop. And then for relaxing, we've got the couch icon from SPC, as well as the relax script from my shop, but that's also in the April font of the month. Now let us zoom out and I'll show you everything going into my growing D-stash boxes. Tweezers on the ground. And here is the finished spread. I think it is super cute. I don't love the size of the boxes, but I think overall this came out really cute. And I'll show you guys what's being de-stashed. I used one strip on this sheet, a bunch of those, all the stuff on the bottom pretty much. I don't know why I used one on there, but a lot of little things, some little things in boxes, a bunch of icons, an overlay, a flag and deco, some scripts. I didn't use any of these things. King candy, the date covers, the double box, and 2 underlays. So that's everything, guys. If you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then, well, give it a thumbs down. Either way, you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.